Happy New Year, makeup lovers! Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to Be Lounge Makeup, I really hope that you guys stick around and subscribe for more videos. So this is my very first video of the new year. I cannot believe that we are already in 2020. Another year has gone by and I am back with my favorite products of the year. I have 19 products to share with you guys, which are the best that I have loved in 2019. As always, I do cheat a little bit in this video because there are some categories where I may share 2 or 3 products, but I do only count them as one because it's kind of like the best in that category. Even though the majority, I did narrow it down to just one product. So I had a lot of products that I really loved this year. This year was a little bit of a tough one. Just because I had so many things that I loved and used and abused this past year. So as always, everything's going to be listed in the description box down below. I'm so excited to begin my 19 favorite products of 2019. The very first product I'm going to share with you guys is definitely a must because it's something that I have used so much this year. I have already bought 3 of them. I have used, ran out, and bought 3 of them, which is not really normally the case for me because my things last a really long time. And this is one of those that you know it was a favorite because no cheating was involved. It is like one product in one particular color that I absolutely love, and that is the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize in Marie Antoinette. This is the best cream shadow ever. I love it so much, especially this color. It is just like such a beautiful, like taupey color. I use it as eyeshadow almost every single day during the work week. It's pretty much what I use from Monday through Friday. Sometimes on the weekend I'll use it as a base, but it is just such a beautiful color and you don't need anything else. It is a cream shadow. It does not crease. It stays put all day and it is just amazing. If you are gonna get one of these Eyes to Mesmerize shadows, I really think that Marie Antoinette should be the one that you choose. It is just such an amazing color. It works with everything. It looks like if you're wearing several shadows when really you just have a swipe of one cream shadow. It blends in nicely. It dries quickly enough, not too quick, just right, and I just love it and I have not been able to live without this product in 2019 and will continue to use it for a very, very long time. They do have other shadows and other colors that are really, really great, but Marie Antoinette is definitely my number one. My second favorite product of 2019 is an oldie but a goodie. I feel like this has been in one of my year-end favorites in the past, but I feel like I kind of put it away for a while and then this year I brought it back. And I feel like this is a year where I really began using a lot of cream products. The Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel. This is the Bronze Universal. I use this all the time. I have it on today. Most of the time I'll use it on its own and kind of contour with this. It makes you glow. It gives you like a nice healthy type of tan. And I just love it. I think it smells really, really great. This lasts you a long time. This product goes a long way. It is a pricey high-end product, but it does last a very long time. It is just such a good cream bronzer, cream contour, however you want to call it. You can use it on its own. It blends in beautifully. The finish is amazing. A lot of the times if I really want to get glammed up, I'll use this as the base and then over it I will go over it with my Marc Jacobs bronzer or even my Sayare bronzer, the Palm Island, which are the 2 that I love the most, and they just match perfectly with this cream product under it. But the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel is my number 2 favorite product of 2019 because I feel like I have used this product every single day. It is amazing and I hope that they never discontinue this product. For my number 3, I wanted to share with you guys my favorite candles of 2019. One of them is one that I have loved forever and ever, and then I have another one from Bath & Body Works, which I don't think it's available right now. I don't even know if you know what season this candle comes out. Please let me know. I did stock up on them because that's like one thing, like when you find a candle in Bath & Body Works, stock up on that candle just because you don't know when it's gonna come back. For example, like the winter one is one of my favorites and you always know it comes out, you know, for the holidays and for Christmas, they always release that candle, and I love it. The day that they stop releasing that candle, I will die. But one of my favorites of 2019 that I fell in love with is the Sunlit Cashmere candle. It is amazing. It smells so good. It has Moroccan jasmine, creamy coconut, and orange flower blossom. The scent is amazing. This one is pretty much almost used up. I'm already down there, and it is just such a great scent. Anybody whoever comes to my house and smells this always gives me a huge compliment, and it is just such a great candle. So if you can get your hands on it, do it. And if you know when it's gonna come back, I think like the last time I got it might have been like this summer, but if you know when this one comes out again and what time of year, please let me know, because I need to be on top of it to get more. It is such a good candle. And then another one is one that I have shared with you guys always and always. It is a pricey candle, but it is worth it. I buy the big one. It lasts a long time. My mom always says that when she like comes down the hallway, she can smell it in the hallway of my apartment door, and I'm burning this candle inside the apartment and she can still smell it down the hallway. So this is the Nest Moroccan Amber candle, and it is one of the best. One of my brother's best friends got this for me for my birthday years ago, and ever since then it's a candle that I have been using. And I really wanted to share this one with you guys, but I feel like they're like right there. This is probably still my #1 candle ever, so I did also want to share it with you guys and mention it again because it is still my top #1 candle. And then just the Sunlit Cashmere, just like, you know, got right there really up close to this one. So I did want to share my 2 favorite candles of 2019. Eyeshadow palettes. I feel like I usually try to have an eyeshadow palette in my yearly favorites, and this year it was definitely the Natasha Denona palette that caught my attention and that I fell in love with. They are pricey palettes. I did a lot of research before I bought both of these palettes. Again, I'm cheating because I'm going to show you 2 palettes, both from Natasha Denona. I feel like if you haven't ventured into Natasha Denona yet, or you have been hesitant because you know that they're expensive, these are the 2 that I love the most, and I feel like if you get one of these, you just will not be disappointed. They're that good, and I feel like they're the ones that I use and abuse all the time. I even find myself like, you know, I used to always be such a big fan of all the Naked Urban Decay palettes, and I know they released a bunch of new ones and stuff, and I haven't even bought any of the newer ones just because I feel like I have everything I need in these 2 palettes. And if you have such a nice palette and it's just such great quality, I mean, I love the Urban Decay palettes still. The Nakeds were like the amazing thing back then, and they're the ones who got you into like the whole neutral palette type of stuff. But these are amazing, and I'm going to share both of them with you. The very first one is the Natasha Denona, the Gold palette, which is this one right here. And this palette is amazing, such high quality. The palette, the shadow quality is amazing. They're so nice and smooth. They blend so nicely. They're just such good eyeshadows. I love applying the more shimmery ones on my lid with my finger. I just like pat it, and you have like this amazing pop of color. And the gold is just like, these colors are amazing, and the palette is amazing. And if you become to like, you know, if you start adding up the single shadows at the end, it seems like it's really not that bad. But yes, I know it is an expensive palette, and I just think it's just because the quality of these palettes, it's so good, and that is why they cost so much. They're just such good quality, but they last a really long time. I feel like I've used this so much, and the shadows don't even have that big of a dent, but really I have felt that I just really don't need many more palettes because these are the ones that I am using the most. And then the second one is the all neutral palette, the Biba palette, which is this one right here. This is actually the one that I'm wearing today. This is a different type of packaging. This is like more like plasticky, and this is like just, I don't know, it feels like, it seems almost like if it was like a leather palette. It's just like really, really nice. And then this one is also really nice. I feel like just the gold one is better for travel maybe, because this one seems like it could break. But again, beautiful neutral shadows. I love it so much. It is such a good palette. It has a ton of nice matte shadows that you can use and blend real nicely on your crease. It also has about 3 more shimmery shadows that you can do the same thing with your finger and apply them on your lid. Today the one I have on my lid is Monroe, and I just really love this palette. It's a beautiful palette, And like I said, if you could not go wrong with either one of these, if you want to venture out and try Natasha Denona, if you haven't tried her yet, amazing quality eyeshadow. So for my fifth favorite category, this one I'm going to call category just because I do cheat again, and it is just because I didn't really know what to pick. They're products that I started to use in 2019. I feel like in 2019 I definitely upped my skincare game. I've always been pretty good with skincare. I've always tried to use very good and healthy products on my skin. I just really didn't go all that advanced with my skincare. I feel like it was a little bit more basic. But this year, I started getting into the serums. So my number 5 favorite product of 2019 are the serums. And I have 3 that I want to share with you guys. I think they are amazing. I do notice a huge difference in my skin ever since I started using them. I did start off with baby steps, alternating everything, just to make sure that my skin reacted well with it. I will of course link down below my morning skincare routine and my nighttime skincare routine, so you guys can check it out and you can see everything that I do, because I really did get all advanced in my skincare and I'm really happy with the results that I'm getting. So serums is something that I have used in the past, but I feel like this is a year that I really started taking it a little bit more seriously, and I started getting into more like advanced type serums with like the lactic acids, with the retinols and all that stuff, the vitamin C. So there are 3 that I do want to share with you guys because they reacted really well with my skin. I'm very happy with them. I've already been using them for months now, not 12 months. I didn't use them all throughout 2019, but yes, like the last couple months of the year. But I did want to share them with you guys because I'm really happy, and it's already been more than 2 months that I have been using all these products, so I feel like I can share and I do see a difference. The very first one is the Sunday Riley A+ High Dose Retinoid Serum. This is a really great serum. I use this about 3 times a week already and I'm really enjoying it. So if you want to get into the whole retinol type of thing, I think this is a good one to try out. Also, the Sunday Riley brand is one that I've been using a lot more and more in 2019. The next one is the CEO Vitamin C Brightening Serum, also from Sunday Riley. This one I use in the mornings and I really love it. I use it and it's just nice and brightening. I love the way it feels. After this, I apply my moisturizer and my sunscreen, but it is just a really great product, and it is, vitamin C is just something that I incorporated this year into my skin regimen, and I'm really happy with it. Third serum that I fell in love with in 2019 is from the brand Farmacy. This is another brand that I just really got into using in 2019, and I love it. Honeymoon Glow is what the serum is called. It is an AHA Resurfacing Night Serum. It has honey and gentle flower acids, and my skin again has reacted really well with this one. This one and the Sunday Riley Retinol one I use at night. I never use them at the same time. I tend to alternate them. Usually I'll do one night, this one the next night, and then I will rest and use like a hyaluronic type of serum. But you know, pretty much I alternate these 2 and I'm really loving them. So serums are really important for your skin. Love to apply the majority of them at night. The only one I do use during the day is the CEO one. Love them. I can't tell you which one I love the most. I feel like it's just like the whole, you know, all the skincare products that I've been using together is kind of like what has made my skin, you know, it's just looking good, it's looking bright, and I just really noticed the difference. So serums became very important to me in 2019. My 6th favorite product of 2019 is a lip gloss, and this is a gloss that I absolutely love from the brand Fenty Beauty. This gloss is amazing. I'm actually going to show you the 3 colors that I love, but it is the Gloss Bomb, and the gloss is definitely the bomb. They're so good. I love the 3 colors, the 3 original colors that they came out with. I actually even got the little set that they launched in the holidays just because I love it so much that has other colors. This one right here, the more pinky one, is Fussy. The nude one is Fenty Glow, and then the more white one is Diamond Milk. But I love it because they're so like shimmery and shiny and glossy and beautiful. The Diamond Milk is a more shimmery one, and I use this, I mean, it looks like a million different colors because it gets dirty once you, like, you know, when you put it over lipstick and then you put it back in, it's already looking like kind of pink and white, but it's amazing. The pink one is beautiful, of course, I love it. These other 2, the nude and the pink, are not so like glittery type of things like the Diamond Milk one, but I mean, it's really not all that glittery. It just looks nice and shiny and shimmery and amazing. So this is definitely my go-to gloss of 2019, and they're just amazing. So if you have not tried the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb, you need to go out and get one of them as soon as possible. For foundation, I did want to give my go-to foundation a spot in this 2019 list, just because pretty much if you're the best foundation of the year, then you're a pretty good foundation and you're amazing. This is not a new foundation. It has been in my favorites in the past, and it's probably been in one of my yearly favorites, maybe even last year, I don't even remember. But this is a foundation that is definitely my go-to, my #1 foundation, the one that I have repurchased like twice this year already, and that is the La Mer, the Soft Fluid Longwear Foundation. This foundation is amazing. It's amazing for your skin. It is the type of foundation that I love, where you look nice, natural, healthy, even a little bit dewy, and I just love it. I have dry skin. It works amazing for me, and it's just like my go-to foundation. I have tried different foundations this year. I have liked foundations this year, but nothing compares to the La Mer Soft Fluid foundations. I usually wear the color Linen, but since I have been a little bit more tan than normal, I also got the light ochre color. I usually mix these two up to be my perfect color. I can kind of get away with either one of them on its own, but together it's like the perfect color for me right now. Now in the winter, I'm kind of going more down towards the Linen again, but really great foundation. Huge splurge and very luxury foundation because it's La Mer. But if you want to like gift yourself something very luxury, this is a really good one. If you have my skin type, I feel like you would like it. And if that's the type of foundation that you like and the look that you like, that natural, healthy, dewy type of thing, you're gonna love this one. My next favorite product of the year, it's not a makeup product or a skincare product, but it is a product where you do keep your skincare, and that is my mini fridge. This product I bought this past year and I love it. Let me lighten the light a little bit so you can actually see it a little bit better. Look at it right there. It's kind of like those little retro type fridges, and it is just so cute. I keep my skincare products in there. Let me see if I don't make a mess. And there you see it. You keep them nice and cool in the mornings when you use your skincare products. They're nice and cooling. They really, really wake you up. I love it. This is actually a soda can fridge. You can fit up to 6 soda cans, and they sell it like on Amazon. You can get it on Walmart.com. It even has like a little handle. So it even has a charger for the car. So you can actually also use it to, like, you know, if you go to the beach, you want to take some sodas in here, you can. But I wanted to get a really cute, pretty pink color to match with my makeup room. The brand is Frigidaire. So it is one of these mini retro fridges, and I use this for my skincare and I love it, and it made it to my 19 products of 2019. My 9th favorite product is a hair tool that I discovered this year, and this is probably not a surprise because I feel like this was like a major discovery. I don't know if I'm late in the game because I think even last year people were already raving about this one. I didn't get into this until this year, and shame on me because I don't think I ever included it in a favorites video, which I probably should have because it's been months and months since I have been using it. But I did not include it in a favorites video. I have no idea why, but it is definitely a favorite of the year for me, and that is the Revlon Blow Dryer, which I will make sure to write the name the way it's actually called down below, and of course I'll link it. I got it at Ulta. It comes in this like mint turquoisey type color, and it also has the pink and the black. The one I've seen the most is the pink and the black, but I was able to get it in this color, which you guys know I love. And I got it at Ulta.com. I remember I got it for like such a great discount. It was on sale. I even think I had like a 20% off coupon. But this thing is amazing. It does get very, very hot. You have to be very, very careful. But you pretty much just like blow dry your hair with this. A ton of air comes out of it. And you just pretty much, I don't know, you blow dry as you brush. It's like the blow dryer in the brush. It dries very, very nicely, and it just looks like you just got like your hair freshly blown out. It's very, very fast, but like I said, it's very, very hot. Sometimes I feel like I'm damaging my hair with this stuff because it's so hot. So I try like not to like leave it in the strand all too long and too much. When I blow dry my mom's hair, she's like, ow, she says I always burn her hair when I use this. But it just, you get the job done so fast, and it just looks so beautiful, like professional blow drying at the salon. So this is definitely a favorite product. I love it. It's an invention that I thought I would never really even get into, but it has been amazing and I'm so glad I got it. It is not that expensive at all. And it is just like a really huge breakthrough product for me. So the next category that I want to share with you guys here, as you can see, I say category again because of course I'm going to show you more than one product, just two actually. But it is basically the handbags that kind of like caught my attention the most in 2019. And it's not a brand that I didn't know. I'm well aware of the brand. I've known the brand for years. I've had like makeup bags of this brand, but I never really ventured into buying their handbags, and I fell in love with them. They sell them, you know, they have outlets as well, they have stores, they have great online sales on the website, and I just love it. So now it's like a brand that I'm always looking at different products, and I did want to share them with you guys because it's probably the handbag to go out that I have used the most, and the brand is Tory Burch. And I love this clutch bag. I ended up getting this in a couple colors, but the gold has been the one that I have used and abused the most in 2019 to go out. It is such a versatile bag. It's like a clutch. It also has a small strap in the middle, you know, inside that you can actually remove, which I love because you can use it as a clutch, as a shoulder bag, and you can also use it as a crossbody bag. And both the straps you can remove and use it however you want. So it has just been such a great bag. Just like the actual leather is amazing. It's like a very smooth, nice leather. I love how this is already kind of like ingrained in the leather. I'm more of a fan of these more like subtle type of, you know, emblems than the ones that are kind of like attached or gold or silver. Not that I don't like them, but this is just like my favorite when it's just kind of like engraved into the actual leather. But the bag is really, really great. It has a few pockets inside. You can fit a lot of things. It also has a pocket on the outside, which is really good for carrying your cell phone. And this is called the Thea Clutch. So really, really love it. If you see this, you may see it at the outlets. I don't know if you'll ever see it online, but if you see this clutch, it is amazing, and it's just this type of leather. And then it's also the other type of handbag that is also called the Thea. I don't know if this is called the Thea shoulder bag. Again, the same thing. The emblem is engraved in the actual leather. Love the leather. Has a tassel on one end, and it has a strap which you can actually lower to make it a shoulder bag, or you can use it higher. So you just like raise this, and then you kind of just like clip it to the actual thingy button there, and you can use it as a shoulder bag or as a crossbody. I tend to prefer to use it as a crossbody, but it is just a really great bag, and it's like one of those bags that I was like, wow, such a good purchase. I also got this in a couple colors just because, you know, it's like those things that you find once and then you're scared that you're never gonna see that again. And that's what happened with me with these handbags. I just love them. So these are the two models that I love the most, and this green is just like my favorite of the colors in this model, and the gold is my favorite of the colors in this model. But it's called the Thea. The leather, I think this is like a Thea shoulder bag. I'm not sure what this Thea is actually called. This is definitely the Thea clutch, but had to share it. This was like a huge, you know, discovery for me in 2019, and it's just now it's a brand that I'm always looking for stuff online by Tory Burch. Next product is a hair product, and that is from the brand Way, and this is the leave-in conditioner. I actually started using this brand this past year in 2019, and I absolutely fell in love with this product. I believe the first time I actually got it, it came in one of my, you know, subscription boxes, maybe even FabFitFun, I can't remember, but I've already bought a few of these and I love it so much. It also smells so good. It makes your hair smell beautiful. It brushes out so nicely, removes all any tangles, knots, or anything that you may have, and it is just a really, really great product. So I definitely wanted to share it with you guys. It's one of my favorites of the past year. I only have one drugstore product on my list, but I did want to share it with you guys. It is from the brand Flower Beauty. It is a blush, and this one is just like the one and only, probably my favorite blush of 2019 is from the drugstore, from the brand Flower Beauty. It's a flower pot in the shade Sweet Pea. This blush I love so much. It is such a great blush. It is beautiful. It is a nice pink. It goes on just like so nice, makes your cheeks look so healthy, and I just have loved it so much. So it's one that I highly recommend. I also have another color, one's like a more brighter pink, but this is definitely the one that I love the most. So I wanted to share with you guys because it's probably my go-to blush from 2019, and the best part about it is that you can get it at the drugstore. For my 13th favorite product of 2019, I have another skincare product from the brand Farmacy, and this is the Clean Bee Ultra Gentle Facial Cleanser. I got this, again, a smaller size in one of my subscription boxes. Those are amazing boxes to get because you get to try so many new products that you would have never probably picked out yourself. And this Farmacy face wash is probably my #1 face wash of 2019. I love it. It's gentle. I use it with my Clarisonic. It is the one that I just repurchased recently, and I love it. I'm really getting into this brand. Let me know what other products you guys like from this brand that you think I should try. Love the serum. I also love the Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Balm, or however you call it. That's what I use a lot to remove my makeup. It's really great. But this face wash is amazing. The next category for my number 14 product of 2019 are nail polishes, and there are two that I wanted to share with you guys that I think are amazing. The first one is from OPI, and it's called Frenchie Likes to Kiss. And I'm so upset because I have been trying to find it and I can't find it anywhere else. It's like discontinued. It is like a light lavender type of color. When I first saw the color, I thought I would not like it because I do see some iridescence in the bottle, and I'm not a fan of iridescent nail polishes at all, but it does not come out iridescent in the nails. It is like one of those nail polishes that when I do my nails, it lasts like 2 weeks. It is a beautiful color. It covers so much, and it is just like a beautiful lavender, almost white, kind of like those whites with a little bit of a lavender tint nail polish, and it is amazing. This is like the one that I would use, like if I go on vacation, I want to put this one on because I know I won't be able to do my nails all that much, and it better last me 2 weeks. And this is the one that I picked, so it's amazing. I might have to just go out and buy it on eBay. I did see one on eBay, but it was like $28 for a nail polish, so I couldn't bring myself to buy it. But it is such a great shade. And then the other one is from Essie, and this is probably my go-to like fall winter nail polish, and this one is called Model Clicks. It is a beautiful nail polish, and it's like usually when I wear like the darker type colors, it's not the one that I have on my nails today, but usually if I wear like a darker color, I end up getting kind of sick of it after like a week and a half. I already want it taken off, but I don't. This one I loved. I had it on for 2 weeks, and then I went ahead and did it again for another 2 weeks, and that is when you know that you like love a color. So I've already used this several times, and I just love it. So it's probably like my favorite darker color of the year, and this is my favorite lighter color of the year. Beautiful nail polishes. As I mentioned earlier, 2019 is kind of like the year where I really got into cream products, and already in my favorites, you guys have seen my favorite cream eyeshadow, my favorite cream bronzer, and I'm also going to include my favorite cream blushes, and they are from the brand Nude Sticks, and these are the Nudies Bloom All Over Dewy Color. I love these. If I had to pick a favorite color, it would definitely be the pink one, which is Cherry Blossom Babe. This one I love, so this is probably like my go-to favorite cream blush of 2019, but I also wanted to show you guys the Sweet Peach Peony, which is this one right here, and they're really great products. Love these cream blushes. If I'm not using the powder blush from Flower Beauty, I'm using the Nude Sticks cream blushes, so this definitely needed its own category in my 2019 favorites. So if you haven't checked them out, check these blushes out. They're amazing. In the summer, I used them so much, and I still use them now even in the winter, so love them. My 16th favorite product of 2019 is a concealer. I feel like, was this a repeat last year? But I have to mention it again. I don't care if it was, because this is definitely my go-to concealer of 2019, and concealer for me is huge and super important, so it is just a product that I could not live without. I don't think I leave the house without concealer like ever. I mean, I have left the house without concealer, but most of the time, 99% of the time, I'm wearing concealer. And the best concealer of 2019 is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. This concealer is amazing. I use it during the day. I use it when I want to get all glammed up and go out at night. I mix two colors, 1N and 2C, and I just love it so much. I also use it to brighten. It's just such a great product. My only problem with these is that I've broken the doe foot applicator several times. You know, like they just like have broken off on me towards the end of the product, but still that kind of bugged me, but not enough to not use it. It is an amazing concealer and it's totally worth it. I have another favorite product that I fell in love with this past year, that I got introduced to this past year, and that is from Briogeo. This is the Scalp Revival Charcoal and Coconut Oil Shampoo. And I love it. I have gone probably through already 4 or 5 of these this year. It is a really amazing product. It looks great like this, kind of like a mask, but I love it because you just put it in your scalp. It's like invigorating and minty, and it tingles, and it just feels so good. And it's just a new product that I got introduced to that I really wanted to include. I still have like my go-to shampoos that I have not changed, which are the Aveda Shampoo and the Rehab shampoo from Lush. Those I love. And then this is just like a third now that I have added into my go-to shampoos. So love it, highly recommend. It is amazing. It is like an exfoliator for your hair, well, for your scalp, and I just love to put it in my scalp and massage it in, and then it actually like lathers all over your hair. So it's really amazing. I always mention this when I say this. I always do 2 shampoos. This is always my second shampoo, not the first. I usually do the Rehab or the Aveda first, rinse, and then I go in with this. So my 18th favorite product that I have to share with you guys is the Glamcore Reiki Skinny Mirror. And this is pretty much the mirror that I bought to use for travel, but it is such a good mirror that you can definitely use it on an everyday basis because it is amazing. It really does brighten up, but especially for travel. It's thin. It almost looks like the size of like the iPad Pro, like the big new one that they just came out with. Well, not just came out with, but they've had it already for a while, but it's like a huge size, but it's very flat. Let me see how I can show it with you guys here. I'll look at my vanity. It's hard to film when you're trying to show a mirror, but it gets really bright. The battery also, look at this. The battery also lasts a really long time, but it's a really great investment. I actually got this on sale. I feel like it was through like the Ipsy website, because since I have the Ipsy Glam Bag, and then it was like a huge sale, and this is one of the products that they offered. So the box comes with a bunch of little extra tools. It has like a little thing that you can attach your cell phone, the charger, it has a stand. It has a stand, and then it has another little mirror that you can also put in the middle. I actually don't really use the phone thing or the mirror. I do use a stand. If I travel, I do take the stand with me, because one time I did not take it and it was a huge mistake. But it comes in a box like this. And it is just an amazing product. It's an amazing mirror. You guys know hotel room lighting is the worst. If you like makeup, the bathrooms in hotel rooms are the worst. Even the little mirrors that they put that are like the magnifying mirrors, they have really bad lighting, if they have light at all. And I just find that the makeup game with this mirror is so much better. Even just like getting ready, you want to pluck your eyebrows, anything, the mirror is just amazing and bright. You charge it up, you do connect it to the wall, which I like. You charge it up and it just works amazing. So I had to include it. I think it's like a great product to have. And it's, again, like the Revlon dryer is like one of those discoveries that I made and that I found out about online and YouTube videos, that I was like, I need to go out and get this. It's, again, it's a pricey product, but it's so good, and I have used it so much. I take it anytime I go on a trip, whether it's a weekend or 2 weeks, it goes with me, and it's just amazing. Like I said, it's that good that it could actually be the mirror that you put on your vanity or do your makeup with on an everyday basis. My number 19 product is not really a product, but it is a huge thing that happened to me in 2019. And actually happened to me towards the end of 2018, but it's pretty much already been a year, and I had to include it in my top favorites, and that is my apartment that I got my own place last year towards the end of 2018. And it's pretty much 2019 was like the first year that I ever lived I mean, not counting when I went away to college, that I ever lived by myself. So I loved it so much. I've been loving living here. You guys see like the difference in the rooms. I did an apartment tour, which I'll link to down below. I did a little beauty room tour, which is the room where I film my videos now. And it's just like been such a huge thing for me. Felt so grateful. My parents live on the 6th floor and it has just been amazing having them nearby, but also getting my own space, my own independence, my own place. So that to me was like a huge deal in 2019, and it's like one of those standout things that I'm always so grateful, so thankful for, and that I'm really enjoying it to the max. I love hanging out at my house. I love fixing stuff at my house, organizing the house, like things that I really wasn't into before, like kitchen stuff, decorating stuff, more organization things, which I've always been into organization, but it's not like, you know, I was going out to buy house stuff, you know, and now it's like, oh my God, you want those wine glasses and you want this. And it's just like, I feel like this year is probably the year, I did have a lot of great products, but that I bought the least amount of makeup in a while. You know, I did get really great things, but I didn't have so much makeup. I didn't get that much makeup because I feel like now I have other things that I wanted to prioritize for purchasing for my house than to get more makeup. So I kind of was more selective with my makeup. Just brought other priorities into my life and other things that were on my to-buy list in 2019 that I didn't buy all that much makeup or products, just because I wanted to put it all into my home and I love it. That is definitely why I had to include my new home into my top 19 of 2019. This is probably like the #1 of all, and I saved the best for last. And like I said, I'll include those home videos in the description box down below, and let me know what other videos in my home or things that you guys want to see in my home that you guys would like me to do in the new year 2020, because it's just something that I'm so excited about, and it's just been such a huge life change for me, and I have loved it and I'm thoroughly enjoying it and just feel so blessed. So that is pretty much it. These were my 19 favorite products of 2019. As always, everything will be listed in the description box down below, and I'll also link all those videos that I mentioned throughout the video so that you guys can also check those out in more detail. As always, I am so thankful and grateful that you guys are watching my video. You have no idea how much I love making the videos for you. I wish I could make so many more a week, but it's hard because it's so time consuming. I do have a full-time job, which I also love, and it's just, this is like the hobby, what I love to do when I'm home. It's like relaxes me. I have so much fun doing it. And I just want you guys to know how much I appreciate you guys, that you watch my videos, that you watch my channel, that you comment on my Instagram. I love all that stuff. And I just want to say thank you so much that you have continued to watch. And if you're new, please let me know what you would like to see on my channel in the new year, in 2020, because I will make sure to bring them out your way. And yes, I will continue to be filming for you guys. And hopefully I can stick to the posting, you know, once a week at least. I wish I could do more. And if I sometimes skip that week, it's probably because it was like something crazy or just such a busy week. But I want you to know that I love doing these videos for you guys, and I have so much fun, and I totally appreciate you guys always supporting my channel. And also, I wanted to wish you guys an amazing new year, an amazing 2020. I hope that your new year is blessed and that all your wishes come true. And like I said, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel before you go. Love you so much, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.